do it now. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now because this is the kingdom. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now because this is the kingdom. For the king, the kingdom. For the king, the kingdom. Yeah. For the king, the kingdom.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Red Kingdom. It is Super Bowl weekend, and nobody really cares for this game, but we're still gonna watch anyway. And we just hope in games like this where you don't have a dog in the fight and you don't dislike nobody, you just hope for a good game. So that's our hope for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get the introductions out of the way. I'm your host, Greg, joined as always by my awesome co-host, Cam. How we feeling today?
Man, we feeling good, but I gotta disagree. I do not like the Patriots, so I do hope they lose. But if they win, I'm ready for the off season. So I'm here.
That's it. Jay, how we feeling today?
Feeling good. Glad to be back with you guys. It's like Cam. I'm not looking forward to the Super Bowl. I just said it like 5 minutes ago when we was off there. Yeah, I don't like this Cinderella bull crap. Like, are y'all even gonna make the playoffs next year? Like, are we gonna see these teams? So, just not super hyped up about this for the Super Bowl, but looking forward to the halftime show. And yeah, we'll take it for what it's gonna be.
Take it for what it's gonna be. Justin, welcome to the family.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, no one looking forward to this game." LOL.
It's not just us. Not just us.
So it's not just us. Welcome to the family, Justin. Appreciate you. Okay, we'll get to our predictions on the game later. First, we're gonna start off. First, I would like to let's get this out of the way first. Make sure y'all subscribe to our new YouTube channel. Okay. So what y'all do, see y'all the nice little artwork that's up there right now. So what you're gonna do is you'll hit like, and then once you subscribe to the channel, you hit that notification bell and it'll ding and do all that good stuff. So you'll notify when we go live and when we upload our new episodes and stuff. So make sure y'all do that. And then also follow us on Spotify as well. And hit the notification bell there as well. The Spotify audio is crispy. I ain't gonna lie. Because when I re-listened to it, I was like, "Oh, this is sounding real HD-ish right here." So,
I like the throwback term, Greg. Crispy.
Yeah.
Like I haven't heard it in so long. You know what I mean?
It's crispy, bro. Yes. So, those of you sometimes, everybody can't, be able to watch and everything. Got you on Spotify too. So we appreciate
no
everybody.
excuse. No excuse, y'all.
No excuses now. So our first topic for today is free agency. That starts in March. But the Chiefs need some good free agents. Okay. We all know Max Crosby is out there. I've thrown out my conspiracy theory on that. So we'll see what happens. As far as running back is concerned, so these are the Chiefs' free agent options on running back. So Brees Hall, Javonte Williams, Travis Etienne, and then Kenneth Walker, who will be playing in tomorrow's Super Bowl for Seattle. So Cam, I'll start off with you. Out of these four options right here, who would be best for the Chiefs to get in the free agency?
I would say I had to pick two out of the four. And ETN, just because of the skill sets, I think they will complement Mahomes. And I think if Andy realizes that he needs to run, and I think that he'll really help, Pat. Because like I said, we've been overutilizing Pat, and you see where it's got him, So we need a running back that has the talent, that has the IQ. All four of these guys, especially in their own way. But if I had to narrow down to two, I would say Brees Hall first, and I would say Travis Etienne second, man. Please, Chiefs, get one of the four of these guys, please. Please. Please.
Yes, get one of them. Get one of them. Jay, which one you think would fit best for the Chiefs?
Yeah, so I mean, we know we passed on Brees Hall, right? Because we didn't want to give up a 3rd round pick when it's like, look, our season's on the line. Make a move each. Come on, bruh. But so it would be interesting if we're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, we messed up. We should have got him when we could have. Let's go ahead and get him now. So that would be interesting to see. But I'm on the same page with Cam because I'm looking at Travis Etienne and what he did for the Jags, and he was nice. He was real nice, man. I could see him fitting into our scheme right now, so I'd be happy with those. Hey, Kenneth Walker about to go to a Super Bowl. I think the Seahawks will be fools to let him go. Like, you know what I mean? We're gonna see what type of game he has tomorrow in the actual Super Bowl. But it's like, you guys have a strong core. Try as much as you can not to break that up. Especially with the running back position. So Javonte Williams, you're a Cowboy. I mean, you're still good.
Cowboy, though, I feel you.
Right, but you're a Cowboy. Like, I ain't trying to hate on you. I'm not saying you don't got no skills, but you're a Cowboy. So we gonna leave that alone. We gonna sit that in the corner. We gonna sit you over there. We see you though. What's up, bro? What's up? We see you. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely go Brees Hall and Travis Etienne. I think they would look really nice on the roster. And let me just say, I'm gonna just throw this in here. We need to keep Kareem. We need to keep Hunt. He's our 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 2, 3rd and 2. You know what I mean? Like, he's our punch it in guy, and I still believe in him. Even what he was able to do, even though our running game was complete trash this season, but they said he was more automatic than a tush push. Like, like when those times where Andy didn't give him the ball, and we were like, bruh, it's 4th and 1. Why you didn't give it to Kareem? You know what I mean? So I still think we keep him because let him be our guy that just punches it in when we need those 1 or 2 yards. But somebody who can get yards after the catch and run through some people and stuff like that. I could see that with Brees Hall and Travis Etienne.
Yeah. I think Brees Hall would work, especially with the type of. I'm thinking of the type of running backs that EB has made really, really good, and most of them have been like, straight ahead, guys. So I think Brees Hall would fit well. Travis Etienne, he can run and catch. So he would fit well in this Chiefs offense. I think you would see with Travis, you will see more screen plays if he's the back here. I can't remember the last time we ran a screen. It's been a year or two since we've done that. So I think those two will fit very well. Jay, like you said, Kenneth Walker, Seattle will be crazy to let him go, but we've seen teams do it before where they've, get to a Super Bowl, they win it, and then, everybody wants to now leave to go and, to go and get their payday and do all these things. So it all depends on what Kenneth Walker wants. If he wants the big payday, it may not be with the Chiefs, but it'll be with a different team. Or if he's happy with and he thinks he can, if they can build a dynasty or whatever they think they can build with the Seahawks, then he'll stay there. But Etienne and Hall, I think, fit the Chiefs offense well. Just in the comments said that's what I said. Schematically, Etienne. But if the offense changes, Walker is the bell cow. Yes. So you will have two. Well, Walker will be your bell cow, and then Hunt will be your third and short guy. And he was more automatic than the tush push. So
and they still didn't want to use it.
And they still did.
What was we doing?
Every time I think about that Houston game, I get mad. 4th and 1, let's pass. Like, but it's all Matt Nagy's fault. So, okay.
Oh no! Don't blame Matt Nagy now.
No, y'all was blaming him. I wasn't blaming him. I know he don't do nothing.
Now that he's really gone.
See how Greg switched up?
I know he don't do nothing.
Now he gets to the Giants problem. All right, you and Herb will have fun of it.
But we gonna see for real now, because now that I'll get us back full here. Now that Nagy is with the Giants now, he found a job somewhere. And EB is here. Now we're gonna find out what was really the issue. Because I'm gonna be paying close attention to what they're doing over there in New York, and of course we're gonna be paying attention here. And if something is off still here, that's gonna give me my answer.
You gonna say fire Andy?
It'll be close to it.
Okay, all right. Thanks to Andy.
Close to it.
It's been real, baby. Thank you for 28 years of coaching, but it's time to
it's time to resign, Greg. It's time to resign.
It'll be time if it's the same issues. Because if Nagy has any kind of success with Jackson Dart, and I'm not saying it's going to be like, oh, they're going to score 35 points and do all this and do all that. But if they just make the playoffs and look decent, that's going to make Nagy look good. And then if EB is here and let's say the Chiefs make the playoffs, but it still looks kind of I must be looking like, okay, we don't switched and did everything, and we still looking like
we didn't switch though. We got somebody different. No, I can't blame EB for that.
No, I'm not giving them the full blame. I'm just saying it's like, okay, we switched. This was supposed to be the problem. The problem is now gone, and where they at, and it's still feeling kind of off. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I expect the Chiefs to make the playoffs next year. I'm not saying they're not gonna make it, but I want to see how the offense looks in making the Super Bowl and in making the playoffs next year.
No, I get you.
We got
coaches that coach the right positions now, so that probably will make a difference. You got
We got
that ain't never coached this position. Coaching, it was
Mm-hmm.
bad, man. When you look at it,
we just did not care. Our coaching tree was horrible. I was like, we didn't really pay attention because we was winning. Then we had this season, and we like, wait, the running backs coach. Wait, hold on.
The check engine light been on. It been on. We just driving away, not caring about nothing.
Yep. Yeah, because the check engine light was definitely on during the 24 season.
Now when the engine blow, now everybody like, what's wrong with this car? Like, why is it looking? It been on, like it's been messed up. So
Yep.
no, I feel you, Greg. I feel you.
Yeah. So yeah, like so we're gonna see this season for sure what the issue was last year. And having coaches that have done the position before is going to help.
Yeah.
I think Chad O'Shea is going to do great with Worthy and Rice if he stays out of trouble. Like, I think he'll do great. EB is still going to have something to do with the running backs. I know we're going to have a running back coach, quote unquote, but I feel like he's going to be involved with that. So you're going to have 2 running backs coaches, basically. So I think that'll work out and that will help. When you have a wide receivers coach that all he knows is like what he did in like Blue Spring South or wherever he was at from, it's not going to help. So
that job is crazy. How you jump from high school to the NFL? That is a huge leap. Like he knew somebody. He married to somebody in the organization. Somebody owed him a favor or something.
I guess so. I guess so. See, I might have to let him go. Plus, I got Charbonnet. That is true, Justin. I forgot about Charbonnet. Yes. So yeah, Seattle will have some choices to make once the season is over. Javonte Williams going back to AFC West wouldn't be bad either. He's familiar with the defenses. Yes, that is true. He was with Denver before playing in Dallas this past season. So that is a fact. Our next topic. All right, so the Chiefs have the 9th pick in the draft. Everybody wants to draft Jeremiah Love. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like the Chiefs need to address defensive line first. Bain out of Miami is the type of dog they need. He's the Frank Clark, we about to do this type dude. And that's what the Chiefs need right now. One of our weaknesses last year was pass rush. We weren't getting any sacks. Some games we would get pressure on the quarterback. Some games we wouldn't. So defensive line needs to be addressed. We need pass rushers. Bain should be the pick for me if I was picking. Jay, so what should the Chiefs do at 9? Should we go offense and do Jeremiah Love and say, hey, we got our running back for 17 years now? Or should it be Bain from the Hurricanes? Okay, we got our pass rusher now for the next 17 years.
Yeah. So this is what I'm looking at. So I'm like looking at, they keep doing these mock drafts, right? We keep doing these mock drafts. And I know we talked about Jeremiah Love before. And so we're like, hey, but I think if we can get a real name running back, like somebody who we already know what we're going to get for, like, let's get that. And then cool. We don't need to worry about a rookie running back that we don't know, we don't know what he's going to do or how he's going to be. Like, yeah, you were great in college, but this is the big dogs. This is the NFL. Are you ready for it? So I'm going to go with, this is a guy, I'm looking at the mock draft on the NFL website, and they got now number 9. And again, it switches and fluctuates. They got an offensive tackle, Francis Mauigoa, if I'm saying that right, from Miami. And, hey, bye, Juwan Taylor, right? Adios. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We was paying you too much. You get too many penalties. We ain't even about that life no more. So I'm looking at him, and they're like, man, 6'6", 6'6", you know, he's got good flexibility, strong hips, bend legs. He only 20, so he's real young, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, because hey, we want one more good person to be on the line to protect Patrick, right? Give him some time, you know, he coming back from the ACL injury. So I'm like, we got one more guy that we can count on that can protect Patrick, that we can build up. I definitely think that's good, but I definitely do understand what you're saying about the pass rush. And yes, our lack of, therefore, where was it? We didn't see it, right? So definitely having somebody on the defensive side of the ball would be great. Look, I mean, what I'm really hoping, even though I feel getting to December, and now it seems like, I don't know, come to fruition. I seen a little clip, and we could get Max Crosby, baby. Like, what we doing? You know, all the trades for him and everything that's flying around. So I'm like, that would be great. Let's do that. Like, let's take that. So yeah, I mean, I think I wouldn't be mad at us getting an offensive tackle, but like I said, somebody more to protect Patrick that we can build up and groom and get him to where he needs to be. So I wouldn't go offense in the sense of a running back, especially if we can get a Breece Hall, or, you know what I mean? I think you get a proven running back. Let's not, you know, running back for the draft, like, you just don't know, you know what I mean? So whether get a defensive person or a defensive guy or offensive tackle or whatever, I would think be better. So we can get a name. I'm gonna call it a name brand. We're gonna get a name brand running back that we know what they could produce. So yeah, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, something like. But again, we could get Max Crosby, baby. You bring him in. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, either one of those are good. I don't think the Jeremiah guy at this mock draft on NFL, they got him falling all the way down to freaking 21, which I was like, what? I was trying to find him. I'm like, he ain't even showing in the top 10. They got him dropping down all the way to 21, and they got the Steelers picking him up. So it'll definitely be interesting. That's crazy, right? Because I was like, I'm looking like, in the top 10. I'm scrolling. I'm like, 21. I was like, all right. I said, damn, what this brother
Yeah.
That was real rough.
Yeah, I don't see him dropping that far.
Yeah, like I was like, where did they get that from? Every other thing I didn't see, and it's the first time. But I'm like, okay, NFL.com, y'all over playing with this man. Y'all like, oh, we won Pittsburgh Steelers. Like, whoo.
Yeah, he's the best back in the draft. I don't think he's gonna. I would be shocked. I'll be very
wild.
shocked.
That's why I was like, this is like the last updated one too. That's why I was like, what?
Yeah,
like. Somebody to messed up. Somebody to click the wrong button somewhere.
Yeah, and that can always go up, because if he has a good combine and all of that, it'll start going back up. So
yeah.
Okay. So you say offensive tackle. All right. I would be okay. I'll be okay if they went offensive tackle. Cam, who should the Chiefs get at ninth here? Offense, defense?
Well, I gotta admit, this is rare air for the Chiefs. I ain't paid attention to the draft this in detailed in forever. So picking ninth is like, okay, like maybe I need to pay attention. So if I need to pay attention, then the Chiefs do too. So drafting a running back with this, you know, free agency of running backs, Jeremiah Love, it's a waste of a pick for me. So he's kind of out for me. If he did drop to 20 and somehow something else happened, but no, let's not do that. So Jeremiah Love is out for me. Jay made an interesting point because offensive tackle is what we kind of need. Like, Jawan Taylor is never going to be. I didn't think he was going to stay with us after this year anyway. And then the salary cap, we are so over it. So it's like you got what's his name, Jalen Moore, that you pay him a significant amount. So it's just like, we got to protect Mahomes. Like, you got this $1 billion asset throwing the ball. You like, we got Jawan Taylor. We good. You know what I mean? So they really need to take a look at this offensive line. Or you going to really try to get it to where it was Pro Bowl air, back in the day? Or you just going to be like, these guys are the guys, and we let the chips fall where they may. So on the defensive side, I'm with you, Greg. Man, if we was to get him, we need a dog. Our defense is cool, but we don't have like that part like that. We gonna go get you type of person. So if we can get Max Crosby, hey. But I heard something about he want to play for Mike. So I'm like, he already saying who you want to play for, but that ain't how the NFL work. If we can get him, we'll get him.
Yeah.
So I'm really kind of torn, Greg. I would say defensive wise, I would use that pick for a defensive person, maybe a pass rush. But the salary cap is what's getting me. We got a lot of choices to make. McDuffie,
Yeah.
the safety room. It's you can go either way, but it would definitely for me, it would be a defensive pick. Since it's number we ain't picked in the top 10, and it had to be over a decade, right? Like, so I would use it as a defensive pick. Pick wisely, like Jay said, a name brand. Let's just not get a name. Let's get somebody that is going to be for 10 years plus. So I would say defense.
Okay. Where did you say Max Crosby said he wanted to go?
He wanted to go play for Mike Ray. I can't say his last name, but the Patriots. He would love to go play for him.
Okay, Vrabel. Okay. God, don't go there. Don't go, man. No, no.
He want to go who he want to play for, man. Like, hey, that's that man's right.
We would have to play them every year in the playoffs for the next 3-4 years if this happens.
We play here anyway now, so it's like, I mean,
every AFC championship game gonna be Chiefs Patriots. You said everybody like, oh my god,
and I need that revenge every time. I need it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I won't let Crosby. Bro, I'm with it.
Yeah.
You wasting your prime, dog, over there.
With the Raiders. Yep. If we're not gonna use the 9th pick on Max, then I keep saying during that college football playoffs, watching Bane and the way he gets at the quarterback, he has a high motor like Karlaftis does, but there's more of an edge to him. And I feel like that's what the Chiefs need for that defensive line specifically. They need somebody that's going to get after the quarterback, maybe talk a little bit. Something that's kind of what the Chiefs don't normally do. The Chiefs ain't really known for like talking trash. It ain't nothing that we really do. Like Kelsey might get fired up and say something or something.
And throw his helmet.
Yeah. That might get fired up and, say something. But it's not really in the Chiefs' nature like that. I feel like they need one of those people like that on the defensive line to really and to talk trash, you gotta be real good and crafty with it. So I feel like Bane will be good, not just talent wise, but I think he'll be able to be able to talk some stuff. So that would be a good pick. I saw yesterday the Chiefs do want to sign Trent McDuffie back. They're just trying to figure out the numbers, but it looks like it's going to happen.
They definitely got to figure out the numbers.
Yeah, so they're going to figure that out. I think that's going to get figured out. So I think Trent McDuffie's going to stay. What that means for Jalen Watson and all that, we'll have to see. But
Jalen.
Cool. I like Jalen Watson, but if we choose him between the two,
that's why I say bye Jalen. I'm cool with that. No offense. Like he got his pay. He gonna get his pay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna get paid wherever he goes to. But if you have Trent as your slot corner or on one of the sides, and then you have Noah Williams, who had a great season in his own right, as coming in as a rookie. Noah Williams can have a side. Trent McDuffie can have a side. And we can make this thing work like 2023. But you need the pass rush too with it. So I say go defense with the 9th pick. I've heard a lot of people say go offense. But the league is changing. Not when I say changing, it's not going to be like you can win games 13-10 and all that. I'm not saying it's going back to that. We have 2 defensive coaches that are going to be in the Super Bowl tomorrow. You have 2 really good defenses that are going to be playing tomorrow. You have 2 above average quarterbacks going for a Super Bowl tomorrow. So the last above average quarterback that won a Super Bowl was Joe Flacco. So we have went from the era of it's a quarterback driven league. You need a superstar quarterback to win. Now it's kind of going back to, well, if your defense is good and your quarterback is above average, maybe you can win the big game. And if we're going back to that era, then the Chiefs need to get some dogs on that defensive line and get some linebackers that know how to cover.
Uh-oh.
Drew Tranquil can't cover nobody. That's just what it is. He's
I was waiting on you to say his name. I said, say his name. If you gonna say that, say his name.
Shots fired.
He's old now. That was my dog. I was so happy for Drew when he won the chip with us in 23. That was his first one. And he was at the parade and he was happy and with high-fiving the fans and everybody. All of that was great. He was definitely needed for 23 and 24. And he did his thing. This past year, not so much. That's part of age. That is not, it's not a shot at Drew Tranquil. That's part of getting older. You slow down. You lose a couple steps. It's time for the Chiefs to make those difficult decisions that I talked about in the last episode. You really want to be like the Patriots back in the day? Make them tough decisions. Let some people go. Like, so we'll see what happens with that. Nick Bolton is always going to be here. Nick Bolton is a dog.
You sure? If he lose some steps, so you go, hey Nick, it's time for you to get up out of here. I mean what we doing?
If he lose, I mean, we'll just have to see. It's gonna be a while before he lose steps, though. He young.
Hey. I'm gonna clip this young in my brain.
Okay.
If Nick Bolton have a bad 2 years, it's time to get Nick up out of there. I'll be like, I told you, it's a before. What have you done for me lately? Type of league. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Right. Justin, exactly. Yes. Tranquil was kind of a cone out there. Yes.
That's why. I mean, he ain't lying,
Yes.
but it's that's
Yes.
crazy.
Kind of
Cone is
like
crazy.
how like a certain player in the NBA is right now. He a cone, or you got 2 cones on the same team, and Bron and Doncic, like that.
Ooh,
So-
shots fired at my Lakers. Uh-oh.
Cones. It's
Greg,
out
you
there.
my dog, man. You can't be talking about Bron, man. Like
Whoa.
can't be talking about Bron, man.
When
This
people
man,
get older, that's just what it is.
Calm down, calm down.
still an all-star, but continue.
Yeah. So he gonna get his 10 points. He good.
Crazy.
He gonna get his
Don't
10
do Bron like that. His numbers are something like 22, 7, and 9
Okay.
or something like that right now.
Yeah,
He's still producing at a high level at 41.
He ain't watching. He ain't watching the games. He watching the highlights with LeBron and the bench. He ain't watching.
Greg, don't do that to Bron. Don't do him like that.
3-6 in the finals. 3-6 in the final. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know.
We don't even want.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It might get wild. Hold on.
Hey, that's why I'm trying to be cool. Like he on Bron tough.
Yeah, I'm like, you're doing a lot. Me and Sensei had a little Jordan Bron, even though I don't like that combo, but interesting. But
I like that. I like that y'all talked about that though. I like y'all talked about
did. And we're both from Chicago, so but if you know Sensei, I mean I love LeBron, but Sensei loves LeBron down.
Oh yes, you do.
All he said is Jordan, when nobody talks about Jordan before the chips, and he ain't win not a one without Scotty. And so I grew up during the Michael Jordan era, and I'm not gonna claim Scotty now, but during that time,
I'm not gonna claim Scotty now. Is
not now, no more, because he's been out of pocket. He been wearing too much stuff, but during that era, it was my guy. But well, it's the whole thing.
Good times.
Good
times, man. No, I'm out there hurting feelings. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
But I'm telling the truth, though.
Appreciate that, Justin. Greg out here tripping. He forgot about the Wizards. The Wizards, Jordan.
Doing too much. Like we don't appreciate no LeBron slander over here.
You don't talk about that Jordan Wizards, that Jordan Wizards era. You don't talk about that.
Yeah, everybody forgot that even happened, right?
He played for the Wizards. I didn't even know. Like
they don't know Jordan besides them 6 championships. They don't talk about when he couldn't get to it, when he couldn't get through Detroit. He ain't never beat Larry Bird in a playoff series. Like nobody don't talk about none of that. They don't bring up all they know is them 6 chips. That's all they know. 6-0 in the finals. That's all they know. But okay.
We good. Hey, we all right. They both champions. They both legends. We good.
Yeah, and they're all right. It was different eras. It was different eras. And if we're really being real, you're gonna compare Kobe to Michael, not LeBron to Michael. You're gonna compare LeBron to Magic. Like that's really, like it's not even a comparison, So
thank you, Jay. Baby, when I say it, Greg don't hear me. When you say it, baby, Greg hear you.
No, I get it. All right. I understand what you're saying.
Come on, I seen it. I was in Chicago during the time. I seen it. I'm just saying.
No.
But they're both champions, like we said.
They're both champions, yes.
Champions of different eras that they live in their respective eras.
And I seen LeBron's era up close. I was a little guy. I didn't really see that. So no offense.
Yeah, I was able to see. All right, so I saw the last 2 chips of Jordan. I saw Kobe, and then of course Bron. So all 3. Everybody did something different, but I've always said Bron is a top 5 player all time, all that. I'm not taking that away. But certain things, it's like, okay, you're doing a lot. Anyway.
I'm gonna leave it there. You're right. I can accept that.
Good job, Greg. Way to clean it up.
It took a long time for me to even say that.
That's why I said I'm not gonna be picky. Okay, that's top 5. I'm cool with that. I'm be quiet.
All right. All right. So back to football, everybody. Big Red and EB, they both had their season-ending press conferences this past week. EB seemed like he was, happy to be back and everything. I like what he had to say. Like I've been saying, I'm not against EB coming back. My whole thing is, as he's holding the players to a certain standard, I'm holding him to a standard as well. Do I believe he's better than Matt Nagy? Yes. So with him being better than Matt Nagy, I'm going to have a different standard for him than I did for Nagy, if that makes sense. So it's not me being hard on him. So when we start back during the season, I don't need everybody to be like, you being extra hard on this. This is what comes with it. Because I expect a different level from him. That's why. Andy kind of said Andy stuff. You know, hey, you know, we could have did better and da-da-da-da-da. So what I don't want during the off season is I don't want Andy to be like, okay, EB is the answer. We'll just continue doing what we've been doing and let's not make a whole lot of changes. I don't want that mindset during the off season. I want it to be, hey, these things didn't work. Maybe the league is catching up to what I'm doing.
Maybe.
And I want Andy to be receptive and be like, hey, Eric, all right. What all did you learn while you were with the Bears? Now, did we ever see EB and Ben Johnson have conversations on the sideline? I didn't see it. I saw like 5 Bears games this year. Not saying they didn't have conversation. I'm just saying that it wasn't while, you know, they out on the sideline and stuff. But I'm pretty sure Eric learned some things from Ben. And if he can implement some of that in the Andy Reid offense, awesome. I would love to see that. So Cam, I'll start with you. Your thoughts on the press conferences and your expectation for Eric being
first of all, man, Andy can really record his press conferences because he sound the same to me. So I don't really, when he be talking, I'll be like, man, this dude here, man. But I different outlook on it. I feel like Andy is stubborn, and if he talks to himself and say, hey, I think the league is catching up to me, that's the wrong approach. The league has caught up with you, and I think the league has surpassed you in certain aspects. Now, what I think he should do, and I think Clark should have a real conversation like, hey, Andy, maybe we should be a little bit more open-minded, not trying to help him with the schemes, but just putting that, you know, just planting that seed like, hey, maybe you can learn a lot from EB this time around. And I think if he has that conversation with the owner of the team, it will open them like you said, hey, Eric, what did you learn over there? You had to learn something. Let's have an open dialogue. And I think from there, everything will trickle down and work. But if Andy has that, like you said, I think they caught up and I just need another year to be, that's the wrong approach. Like this year has been terrible. I ain't never seen us play like this. And I mean, the personnel was the same. It was like we just got worse each week. I'm like, are we practicing? Like, are they just like not doing nothing? It just started getting worse for me. So for me, I think I didn't want to hire Eric Bieniemy. I know people probably it's gonna come back to bite me. I don't care, but I didn't want to hire Eric Bieniemy because I feel like Andy wasn't gonna do a lot of changing because he knows him. You know you're gonna follow me. I don't really gotta listen to you. This is just for the fans. I'm gonna still do me. But if it was somebody new, in my opinion, you kind of gotta have that open dialogue because you don't know this person. So you gotta bounce ideas off. So if Andy's willing to be open-minded and listen to Eric and listen to the new coaches and take new ideas, I think the Chiefs look better. If Andy want to be stuck up or I don't know you stuck up. If he wants to be closed-minded, we're going to see the same year with new people, and that's not going to look good. So if when Andy's willing to be open-minded, you're going to see a new Chiefs. You're going to see a new style of winning, I should say.
Agreed. Agreed on that. Jay, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I like what Kim said. Andy and his press conference is all the same. And I get wanting to create a sense of calm and not be like, man, we have to throw the whole year away. It was all fire, right? He's still trying to be like, yeah, you know, it was just a difference, a little tweaks here because last season we was winning them 1-score games, right? In 2024. This year it was just a little bit off and we didn't win it. It's like, no, yeah, but you need to make major changes. It's a fire sale. Throw everything away that y'all did in 2025. Like, just throw it away. It was no revenge tour. Like, just throw it all away, right? We need to start. We need to rebuild. And so, like, if you just playing it cool in front of the press and you trying to, downplay it, okay, cool, do that. Because, like, you don't want to look rattled. You've been coaching for 27 years. You want to look like, okay. But inside of that, and to me, what it says by firing all those coaches and bringing in real people, to me, it's like, okay, we do know it's behind the scenes. Like, Andy might to the press be like, oh yeah, just a few tweaks here and there. But behind the scenes, they was like, no, we got to clean out shop. We can't have a high school coach teaching the running backs. We can't have a wide receiver coach, right? A wide receiver coach teaching the running back. Like, we gotta fire them running back coaches. Like, they went in here and said, hey, we got cleaning house. I understand him, going back to EB, what I said when we talked about this when he first came back, I said EB by itself to me wasn't the greatest thing, but the fact that they fired all those coaches and they're bringing new coaches in, I think is the collective right. Andy wants somebody he feels comfortable with. If you listen to that press conference multiple times, he said, EB gonna be direct with the players. He gonna be direct with the coaches. He gonna be direct with me. And we know what direct is code for, okay? Like, he gonna get in the ass. That's what he gonna do. Hold them accountable, right? When Pat had his press conference, I really want somebody to hold us accountable, right? Well, we know what that means. Like, EB's gonna bring that tough nose, hard nose. You're right. He's gonna get on them boys. And so, as I think you should. Again, you're getting paid millions of dollars to play a game. Like, yes, the bar is set high. We expect excellence. We expect accountability, all of those things that more than Matt Nagy over here. Good job, guys. And you know what I mean? Where's the fire? Where's the passion? If Patrick messed up, go get in his face a little bit. He ain't above nothing. You the quarterback. You the leader of this team. Every game that I would watch, and Patrick will give his little leave it all on the field, whatever. Like, I just was like, they're gonna go out there and do nothing. Like, it was like hollow words. It was like empty. You know what I mean? Like, he was just saying it, but it's like, oh, y'all just about to go out there and like nobody is believing it. Nobody is feeling it. Nobody was embracing it this year. So I just really appreciate EB for bringing that hard nose, that accountability, that directness is easy to keep saying, you know what I mean? From EB's interview, right, he said, when Big Red gets on the phone, you come calling, you know what I mean? He first thanked the Bears organization. He thanked everybody, the owners, coaches, GM, everybody for having him on there. And I mean, you saw what he was able to do to that running game. Kyle Monangai, again, 7th round pick. Checo was the 7th round pick when we had, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you saw what he was able to do. Like, he's gonna bring that hard nose, that directness. He said he hadn't really got into the plays too much, but it started to look over because not only was he just with Ben Johnson, right, and that explosive offense, but yeah, you were at UCLA, you were at Washington, right? So you're bringing in things from all of those, and I think it's good that he went away, learned some things, and now he's coming back. And you don't have to worry about him being shy to say what's on his mind or say, hey Andy, what about this or what about that, or give that pushback so they can do the good cop, bad cop, right? So I like that. And I think Andy even feels like, hey, EB's gonna hold me accountable, you know what I mean? He's gonna question this and that. Yes, Andy said, I love to call the plays. It's what I do, you know what I mean? Because they asked him like, oh, you and EB. And he said, hey, sometimes I do let the OC call the plays, or I do if it's a certain thing or get their opinion, you know what I mean? So he's open, and I think it just, the familiarity that he has and the trust that he has in EB is what's going to be good. I think if we would have brought a big name in there that really wanted to run the show or whatever, that trust wouldn't have been there, that rapport wouldn't have been there. So I feel like Andy's going to be more open to change. And he did comment on EB being away in 3 different places, right? And so I think that has an outlook for him to make a better change because he knows EB, he feels comfortable. You know what I mean? So I think overall, like I said, with all the coaching hires plus EB, I really do think we're going to see a change. And maybe, Andy's just keeping it cool, calm, and collected in the press conference. But like I said, you done fired all the coaches. It's a fire sale. Behind the scenes, y'all like, we got to change stuff. So I think it's going to be good.
You'll be next, Andy.
gonna be worse. You know? It ain't gonna go. It's gonna get better. So
Yeah.
have to wait and see.
I heard somebody say Andy is 17 games away from not having a job. I mean, it's facts. I mean, I'm not. I ain't gonna make it sound.
Everybody, so ain't nobody left but you. So
yeah,
like,
So yeah, this year is big. Yeah, and you can't just. This is what I mean. A bounce back year is getting to the Super Bowl, or at least back to the AFC Championship game.
Okay, I'll say that.
Okay. You can't just be like, okay, we made the we made the playoffs, we won the AFC West again and all that, and then get bounced first. No, that's not gonna work. It will still be change needed if that happened.
Yeah.
Well, depending how the playoff game went.
I don't think you should fire Andy. If we get back to the playoffs and I don't think you should fire Andy for that. Now, we don't make the playoffs at all.
Yeah, if we don't make it at all,
you're gone. Like, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Like, it's like, I'm good. I'm good.
Right, definitely. So, all right. So, Super Bowl. This is the first one the Chiefs haven't been in since Super Bowl 56. That Super Bowl is actually good. The Rams and the Bengals Super Bowl. So before we get started on this game, I wanted to hear y'all top 3 Super Bowls that y'all have seen in y'all time of watching. So Jay, I'll start with you. You have 3 favorites you can think of ones you've seen?
Oh my gosh! I mean, I could sit here and say all of the I could sit here and say all of the Chiefs ones, but I'm gonna go with some different ones. Okay. Greg, you're like history buff, so you know which one it was and what year. So when I say the teams, you'll be like, "Oh, that was Super Bowl, blah blah blah," because you know all that. But I have to say, the Patriots Falcons comeback, 28-3. That was
Super Bowl 51. Yeah,
that was wild, man. That was a thing of beauty, man. Like it really truly was, and as somebody who I started watching football like a little later in life. I was always an NBA girl before I got to the NFL. So I was really a player person. And I'm always going to respect Tom Brady and his talent, even though it's like, oh my gosh, retired. You know what I mean? But like, he was just an amazing quarterback. He has an amazing story, 6th-round pick, whatever, right? So, but yeah, to come back from that and then literally hear Ben Johnson say, I showed them the Bears that game. You know what I mean? Like you're never out of it, right? And look at all the comeback wins that the Bears had, 7 most with 2 minutes or less in the fourth quarter. Like they won out of most in the NFL history, but he showed them that game. So that was one to see. I'm gonna keep one of them a Chiefs one, but I'm gonna go with it. And I know this one's hard because it's like. And again, because like I said, I was a player person. So, hey, I know. We had those clips from our last show about Peyton Manning.
Oh yeah.
He's like, and we're so glad when the Legion Boom came out and attacked him, number 1 outfit. Right, that was a crazy Super Bowl. But the next Super Bowl, right, against the Panthers, right? Cam Newton has his meltdown, doesn't jump on the ball, but. Seeing that, look, Peyton was out of it, bro. You were just a stand-in quarterback that you just prayed that your defense could get you that Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. But what I will say, because I always just respected Peyton Manning, and he was a student of the game, and I just really you know what I mean? Again, just like not so much like, oh, Broncos, but just him as a person. So it was nice to see him get that Super Bowl and to see it really just truly be a defensive game and look and see the difference when it matters. When your defense is elite, and even though you got your aging quarterback going out of it, they held their own. Like, we gonna get you, Payne. We gonna get you this shit. We know you. We got embarrassed. You know what I mean? And that one, we didn't see that coming. But like, we gonna get you this. And the defense held strong. And I just thought it was just an all around defensive win, and just to get them. Okay, now you got your 2 Super Bowls. So like, it was a great defensive performance. to get a elite quarterback as Peyton Manning, his second Super Bowl. And then I gotta go with the Chiefs, the first one, Patrick Mahomes. We're down. Hey, anytime we're down 10, baby, like that's the magic number. We coming back. We go all season, right? It's like I don't know what happens to the Chiefs. They turn it on in the end or whatever. And I was just watching clips of that one, a couple weeks ago, and it was like, seeing Tyreek, right? It was just such a, great game, and be like, nah, Jimmy G, you don't got this, we got this. So, the comeback, it was just so sweet. So, first for Patrick Mahomes, we knew it was gonna be something special after that AFC Championship game with Tom Brady, and it was just a complete shootout, and we'll never know because he didn't get the ball back, and it only takes for Josh Allen not to get the ball back, and then they changed the rules, right? Mm-hmm. But we just knew he was going to be something special. And even I say, like, in 2018, that was my first time at Arrowhead. I did a preseason game, and he didn't play much, but I just looking, to see what he is now. But like, he caught my eye like in that game, and I was like, okay, I don't know, but it was just something about him. So like, just to see his progression, and then to get that first Super Bowl with that comeback, comeback from behind victory, in the fourth quarter. Like I said, we're doing that kind of stuff all season in playoffs. I mean, clearly the game against the Texans, right, wherever it is, they're out, Texans up, you know what I mean? And it's like the heart of a champion never says die, you know what I mean? So it was just, those I'm gonna go with those three, but of course the Chiefs won for sure, the number one, the best.
Indeed. Those are three good ones. I forgot about Super Bowl 51. I forgot about that one. 28-3, boy. Falcons still ain't recovered from that. Cam, your top three Super Bowls?
Yeah, well, Jay took my last one, but man, when we beat San Francisco the first time, I was looking like Patrick Mahomes Sr., man, when he was crying and hugged Pat, like that's how I was looking.
Yeah,
I was like, man, I just couldn't believe it because, Greg, we've been Chiefs fans forever, so not even thinking that you're gonna see them go to the Super in your lifetime and to the whole run they was on. I was like, man, I thought I was dreaming. I'm like, I'm a kid in the candy store, so that one's like always gonna be number one for me. I remember what I was doing. I remember what I was wearing. I remember I never said that many cuss words out loud. So, you know what I mean? That's number one. Yeah. That's number one. I would say when because like Jay said, the Super Bowl 51, all that. Mm-hmm. When the Seahawks beat the brakes off the Broncos, oh my God, that was like the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl for me.
Super Bowl 48.
I said, oh my God, like Peyton Manning, his face, the whole game. I was just like, thank you, Seahawks. Like I became like a little mini fan that day of the Seahawks. So I would say that wouldn't be my second one. And then I would say in 2000, I was a little kid when the Rams won.
Against the Titans, Super Bowl 34.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I was a little kid, like it just was an atmosphere. Like I was like, this is Super Bowl, you got Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, I was there, bro. Like it was just like these guys was like amazing to me at the time. So that was those three right there are always gonna have a special place because, like I said, I'm a sports fan. I love how the Super Bowl is, no matter who's playing it. I watch it. Even though I'm gonna watch tomorrow, even though it ain't gonna be exciting, but it's just 2000 kicked off. I always watch Super Bowl since then. I never missed one, so those are my top three.
All right. I like those. All right, I've been watching football since Super Bowl 31. So we're at 60 now, so it's been a lot.
Yeah, it's just been a minute, man.
It's been a lot of football.
I wasn't gonna say it until you said it like that. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, yes. Yeah, so the first Super Bowl 31 was Patriots Packers. That was Brett Favre's only championship he won. And I remember watching that as a kid, and Brett Favre was running around all happy he won the Super Bowl and all of that. So my three, Super Bowl 36. between the Rams and the Patriots, 2001. That Super Bowl was different because not only because of everything that was going on at that time as far as the world, but you had the you had the Rams were the greatest show on turf. They're scoring all these points. It's Isaac Bruce, it's Torrey Holt, it's Marshall Faulk, it's Kurt Warner. This game gonna be over by halftime. And you had the Patriots. It was Tom Brady's first year as a starter. He had people forget he had got injured in that AFC Championship game 2 weeks before. So he had messed up his ankle. Bledsoe finished that game. So leading up to the game, it was, well, who's going to start? Is it going to be Bledsoe? Is it going to be Warner? Is it going to be, So Bill still went with Brady. Said, we got here with him. We're going to stick with it. And the game turned out to be amazing finish. That Patriots defense, man, they was hitting all game long. That was the hardest I've seen the Rams get hit all season. They was getting tackled, hit, everything. So that was the greatest defensive game plan I've ever seen in a Super Bowl. And Bill was the architect of that. And they won 20-17, and on it went for another 2 decades. So Super Bowl 36 was definitely one of the special Super Bowls to see, to witness. My second one, I will say, I'll put Super Bowl 34 up there. That Rams Titans one, because that was a storybook one too, because Kurt Warner was, bagging the groceries and all that. Nobody even knew of him when that season started. Trent Green, who became a Chief 2 years after this, tears his ACL in the preseason. Rams are thinking their season is over. Kurt Warner starts. They have this unbelievable year. They get to the Super Bowl. They're up 16-0. Tennessee comes back. And then the Rams scored a touchdown last 2 minutes. And Tennessee gets 1 yard away from tying it. As Al Michaels said it, Mike Jones made the tackle. Like, it was, and it was like he catches it at first, and you're like, oh yeah, he about to score, because ain't nobody like in the middle of the field, and all of a sudden here comes Mike Jones just to trip him up just a little bit to get on his ankles to stop him at the 1. And that was a great moment right there. To see a team, because the Rams sucked for a long time. They sucked for a long time. So for them to go from worst to first like that, and in a storybook way, Vermeil, who later became the Chiefs head coach,
Vermeil, baby.
Yeah, Dick Vermeil, yes. That's his one and only chip. So everybody on that Rams offense is in the Hall of Fame except for Torrey Holt. Put Torrey Holt in the Hall of Fame and quit playing. Yeah, y'all need to stop. Torrey Holt deserved to be a Hall of Famer.
They said we'll get around to it.
Yeah, they need to do it next year. Torrey Holt deserved to be a Hall of Famer. Well, if y'all witnessed that time period when it was the greatest show on turf, he need to be in there, just like all the rest of them. And then number 1, of course, Super Bowl 54. Even when the Chiefs were down in that game, it's about 7 minutes left and they're still down 10. I just kept telling everybody, like, we got 15, everything is good. Got 15, everything is good. And some people kind of doubted, like, man, we are still the Chiefs. Like, no, this is something different. This is something different. Yeah.
I was just happy to be there, Greg.
Yeah,
I didn't care. Like,
yeah. I mean, everybody was happy. Yeah. I mean, it was the first one in our lifetime, so we're all excited watching it and everything. And but I just felt like something good is about to happen. Something good is about to happen. And when he hit Tyreek, I said, well, if they don't score now, then it ain't meant to be. Well, after that play. So they scored and everything happened. And when Damian Williams is running that last touchdown in, and all of the 50 years of frustration just lets out of your body. We wasn't here for all 50 years, but for the time that we had all, been in that, real Chiefs fans, we went through, like I said, the Steve Bono, the Elvis Gerback, the Tyler Thigpen, all the Brody Crow, all of it.
Damon Hurd, all of it.
Damon Hurd, Matt Castle. It was bad quarterbacks. And to finally be able to say that we were a Super Bowl champion and we weren't old and in our 80s, to say that we won something, and it was just a different feeling. I remember after the game was over, driving back home, fireworks are everywhere, and everybody.
It was crazy, kid.
Yeah. It was everybody having a good time. Yeah. Everybody
people lost their mind, dog.
Yeah. That's why I was not in the city that night because I knew. Yeah. So, but listen to the fireworks and everything, and the city just felt good especially when the parade and all of that happened, and that was really because we had the Royals won when they won, and it was 1 million people came to that one. When the Chiefs won, it was almost the same. I think it was close to the million.
It just felt different, though.
And it was
a different feeling, dog.
Yes, it was real different. Yes, so that was an awesome day, and I'll never forget. Just honorable mention, the second one we won when we beat the Eagles. Travis Kelce put on a performance in that parade. That was still one of my favorites.
Travis was doing his thing, man.
That was my favorite when he got up there and he was like,
Travis had a little bit too. He had enough to drink. Let's put it like that. He was feeling good.
He had his Jack Daniels. He said, "I'm good."
That was prime white chocolate right there.
Yeah. With a little bit of some good stuff in his cup. So imagine that you got already white chocolate and you mix that up with the stuff. Yeah, you couldn't tell him nothing that day.
Couldn't tell him nothing. So I'll always remember that one from the second one when he sang the Masterpiece song. So that was fun.
That's how I knew he was gone. I said, You see him make him say, "Oh yeah, you in a different place right now."
Definitely.
You won't be doing that now. Yeah, Taylor said, "You better leave that where that is. Don't ever do that again."
Dang. Let them just do it one time. Let them at the wedding. Just do one.
Nah, Taylor's not having that, Greg. Taylor.
Let him do some Ray Shrimmer or something. Like,
Right now at the NFL honors, was it an after party or was that the thing? But Too Short came out, right? And you saw him like vibing in Too Short, I think, at the NFL honors. And
yeah, I think it was Too Short. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was vibing. I'm like, Travo knows what's up. He knows what's up. What's the thing that he had? Don't he have like Travis something? He has like a concert, right, in Kansas City. It's something.
Yes, he's had. I don't think he had it last year, but the other years
came to one of them.
Yeah,
headliner.
Since he on his podcast now, his time is kind of like ate up. But he used to do a lot more stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. So, who y'all got for tomorrow? Jay, you got.
I got
pick one of the Cinderellas, right?
Smash the Patriots, smash them. Well, this is what me and Sensei said on the other end because we were like, if the Patriots win, Cardi B wins because Stephon Diggs wins. So we cheer for you, Cardi. Like, go ahead, because it's like when Travis won, Taylor won. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like on the girlfriend front, like I won't be like. I won't hate if the Patriots somehow pull it off. I'll be like, okay, Stephon Diggs, okay, Cardi B, right? I'll kind of be on that end for them really more than I would be like Drake May. But the fact that all that smoke that was with the Bills and Josh and Stephon, right? Like all of that, and then he literally said Josh May is like a second Josh Allen, and they won a Super Bowl before. You know what I mean? Like. Who was the problem? Right? Like Stephon was the problem. Let's get him out of here. And he go to the Patriots. And so that'll be an interesting storyline. But I think the Seahawks are gonna run away with it. Not walk away, but run away. I think it's gonna be a game of only touchdowns, and I'm gonna go 28-14 Seahawks. That is my prediction. Go ahead, Sam Darnold. Right. Sam Darnold year, Sam Darnold Super Bowl. Go ahead, take it, and then never make it back to the playoffs again.
And she wishes you luck and
bad luck at the same time.
Be good, but don't be good again. Like, just stay good this year. Like, that's crazy.
Next year.
That's funny. Campbell, you got for tomorrow?
Woo.
Who's winning?
I'll say the Seahawks. Like I said, I'm with you, Jay, with the whole Cardi B thing. Like I said, I know Offset is pissed, but it is what he caused it on himself. But I'm gonna stick on topic. I'm gonna say Seahawks, but I don't think they're gonna run away with it. I think that it's gonna keep it a little bit close. So I'm gonna say 27-20 Seahawks. Okay. Sam Darnold MVP, unfortunately. Unfortunately, MVP.
Tell me how you really feel about the Super Bowl. Like,
I'm trying to tell you, like, I really don't want to watch it.
That's it. This your one Super Bowl. Take it, and we don't need to see
Yeah, we'll talk about this, every once blue moon.
Every once in a blue moon, yeah. Y'all remember Super Bowl 60? Like,
who was the quarterback? Darnold. Yeah, Darnold, that's how they gonna. That's how they gonna talk about it. Yep. That's sad, bro.
Same way they talk about Super Bowl 40. Boy.
Hey man, he won it.
Who was the quarterback for the Seahawks for Super Bowl 4? Oh, Matt Hasselbeck. Oh yeah. Matt Hasselbeck.
Matt, when he put that ring out, hey, I still got it. I don't care what you talking about. I got my ring.
Yeah, I have the Seahawks winning tomorrow. It can either get real ugly or it can be close. I'm a side with the ugly on this one. Only because Drake May, even though he made a couple big plays against Denver, hasn't been consistent enough for me in these playoffs. Sam Darnold has been the most consistent. I believe Seattle's defense is better. I know how it looked against the Rams. That's the Rams. That's Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford is not Drake May, Matt Stafford. He's had a good year. He ain't Matt Stafford now. So I say I think the Seahawks do win by multiple scores. I have 31-17. I'm gonna say 31-17. on that one. Cam had to roll out, so appreciate Cam. Shout out Cam. Thank you to everybody that watched today and commented. We appreciate y'all. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, and also follow us on Spotify. So y'all know when we go live. Okay. All right, we gonna roll out. We've been on for a minute. So we gonna roll. And we'll see you next time. We see y'all. We'll dive a little bit more in free agency, and we'll start looking forward to the draft as well as we start moving forward to the off season. So, for Cam and Jay, I'm your host, Greg. Enjoy tomorrow's game, even though we're not in it. And we'll see y'all again next time. Peace.
Gotta do it now because this is the kingdom. For the kingdom.